very glad to see all of you. And I forgot about recording my room. So,
recording in progress.
Great. So shall we start? I'm really pleased to greet you at the conference, Educational Challenges. My name is Anna Kirpa, and I'm the initiator of this charitable educational event, and I am an associate professor in the Dnipro Academy of Continuing Education. But today I'm going to be a moderator and a speaker. And I believe we will have a chance to get acquainted a little bit closer. At the moment I'm working with 2 rooms, so I can focus on the particular camera. So anyway, the war changed our lives radically, but we educators have to work, and our joy is teaching, which is very helpful in times of war. We can prepare our students and prepare ourselves to rebuild our country, develop the civic competencies of the new generation. And I think we can think together about what kind of new society we want to live in. Education helps to look for certain life orientations or even provides them. And teaching at school is not only about the subject, it's also about learning how this world is arranged and what is important in it, what kind of person is important to be. And I do hope that our conference will create an environment for mutual discussion, support, and growth. And I'm sorry, it will help you to determine exactly what guidelines and values we want to achieve in the educational process for educating citizens of the new Ukraine. As for the work of our conference, I'd like to remind you one, main rule. And I don't want to mention these air raid alarms. If you hear these signals and if you feel and know that you should leave for a safe place, you should do it. You may continue working with us, but still from the safe place. Safety is of our primary priority. If you have any questions and suggestions, I'd like to introduce my partner in crime, Tatiana Kondrashova, who is going to moderate all the sessions in room 1. Tatiana is a trainer of British Council and a facilitator of New Ukrainian School, a change agent, so a lot of titles, awards and victories, but she's a great professional, a good friend, and a really adventurous person. Tatiana, I give you the floor in your room, and I try to mute myself here. So I wish you a fruitful work. Enjoy.
Okay, thank you, Anishka. I'm also happy to see all our participants. It's a great honor for me to take part in this conference, and we tried our best to organize it as better as we can. I hope our work will be rather fruitful, and we will gain during this conference something. We will get maybe some new knowledge or get some new skills for us, but we will try our best. As Anya mentioned about the air alert, so we need to keep in mind, and maybe we will have some problems with the internet. You know, it's rather problematical nowadays with the internet, so we'll try. We have a Zoom conference here, and we work. Okay. The first speaker is Oksana Yerokhina. She is a great teacher of English. She works in usual school. She works in access program. So many places that we can meet her. Yes, and for sure she's a good friend of mine. And Oksanочka, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Tanya. Hello, guys. Can you hear me well? Okay, if you don't mind, we will talk. I am not going to be a speaker all the time, so I would cherish if you join me and we work together. And this way, the work will be fruitful. So if you don't mind, let's start. And first of all, please unmute yourself if it's okay with you, because I would like you to speak. So this is me. And the task for you guys is to introduce me to our group. You have some pictures here, and I guess the words in the pictures are pretty clear. So what can you say about Oksana Yerokhina? Ladies, you're welcome. And if you don't mind, Tatiana, will you start, please?
Me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so Oksana Yerokhina is a brilliant and talented awarded teacher, and we have some evidences of it because she is in top 10 Global Teacher Prize Ukraine 2021. She is proactive teacher because she takes part in Go Camp, One Love Forever. So she participates in this organization and likes her students to be involved in the learning process even during summer vacations. She also helps to upgrade the level of our new police, because new policemen should have a very good level of English because a lot of foreigners come to our country because our country is beautiful. There are a lot of landmarks and they have business here. And also I can say that she is a nice person. She likes have some tea, I don't know, maybe at 5 o'clock or something like that, according to English traditions. So she's active, she has a lot of friends. She's from Kherson, and this is a wonderful city. And I hope that everything will be okay with you, with your compatriots, and everything will be Ukraine.
Thank you so much, Tatiana, for this introduction. As for tea, let me correct you a little bit. tea was the program and exchange program, and I won the scholarship, and this way I had this wonderful chance to go to the United States to study and work there. And the program, the abbreviation is Teaching Excellence and Achievement Program. That's why it is tea. And of course, I love drinking tea in the morning together with my friends.
I also won the scholarship and I should fly this year, but because I'm from Dnipro Oblast and Dnipro Oblast is now in really particular danger, so I asked the RILO and American Embassy to give me an opportunity to take part in the media literacy program, TEA program next year. So I understand you.
Great. You will never regret. You will enjoy this time spending in the US, and you will enjoy the great team of people who are really crazy about teaching, about developing themselves, and so on and so forth. So thank you so much for a nice introduction. I was keeping silent, being a lazy teacher and lazy trainer here, and I let you speak. Okay, so today we speak about a very important topic, but first of all, let's get to know each other. Because Tatiana has already introduced me, but I know nothing about you people. So let's start. If your hometown was a food, what food would it be? You can use our chat box or you can speak. It's up to you, ladies. Yes, I cannot see any gentlemen in our group. A second to brainstorm and just share, please. And I do hope you are not that hungry in the morning.
May I?
Yeah, sure, Tatiana, welcome.
So I think that, so I am from Pavlograd town. It's Dnipro Oblast, and we have a lot of fields and farms, you know, on my territory. So I would prefer to present ourselves like bread and salo, something
Oh,
like
so tasty.
that.
Okay, thank you so much. Tatiana loves holubtsi. And yeah, okay, thank you. Juliana, what about you?
So I am from Tsarichanka. It's also a Dnipro Oblast. As for me, I can say I would represent my hometown as a melon, because just now it's a time for picking up watermelons and melons. It's so sweet, and that's all.
Thank you so much for this tasty presentation. Olena, if you can speak, you're welcome. Okay, I guess Olena may suffer some internet connection problems anyway. So we move on and let's talk about our group. And the next question is, if your pet could talk, what would be his or her catchphrase? Ladies? Example, if my cat could talk, but he really can, his catchphrase would it be food forever and milk a little bit. So he doesn't know English well, that's why he can say milk a little bit. What about your pets? Do you have any, and what catchphrase would your pet say to you? No pets.
As for my cat,
Okay.
it would be Mama.
Mama Tanya, kiss and hug me, and do it
Yes.
from the early morning up to late at night.
Mm-hmm.
I do understand
Late
your
at
pet.
night, Mama, I'm here.
That's great.
Pet me.
Okay. So let's move on. I guess you are from the same region, ladies. So what funny story is your hometown famous for? If you have any funny story, if you cannot just remember or you have forgotten these stories about your hometown, let's try to imagine. What is funny about the place you are from? As for me and my hometown, I can say that people normally associate Kherson with watermelons, but really that's not that funny, because except watermelons, we have very nice people, we have very beautiful nature, and of course, the place is unique because we have 2 seas in our region. It's not funny, but anyway, watermelon is not #1 in our region in any case. What about your hometowns?
May I?
Sure.
So my city, Belgrade, is famous for chemical power plant, and we store the rockets and missiles after the Second World War, you know, in our plant. Plant, sorry. And a lot of people, especially journalists, come to our city, and they try to create something like a doomsday, you know, that one day it will explosion, you know, and one day it will blow up, and it will be the catastrophe, it will be the second Chernobyl or something like that, and people during 10 or maybe 15 years tried to escape from Pavlograd, because it was like a doomsday every day. So every year it's going to blow up every year. So, and a lot of people even tried to, you know, not to come to Pavlograd at excursion or something like that. So, but our region is famous also of mining, because we have 13 mines around the city, and we are the biggest supplier of coal in Ukraine. So we are famous not only because we can blow up in any means, but also we can give coal to Ukraine. Thank you.
That's great. Thank you so much, Tatiana. Anybody else to share any funny or maybe unique story about the place you're from? Olechka, what about you, my dear?
Олечка, me?
Yes, of course, Olechka, you.
Okay, just wanted to ask, may I? But you were the first. So I am from a small town, Marhanets. I think everyone now knows about it from the news. Unfortunately, not very funny news, sad news. But as you can hear, the name of my town is connected with the ore, manganese ore, which is extracted in not in our town, but nearby our town. So I think if Pavlograd is the big
Coal.
is a city where coal is extracted. So I think Marhanets is maybe, if not the only, but we have only two, I think, places in Ukraine where manganese ore is extracted. So famous small towns in Ukraine.
Anyway, that's unique because every town in our great country is unique, and everybody, I mean, the people are the best in the world, believe me, and I do think that they are so. Thank you, Lena. Apple pie. Yeah, I guess that was an association where there was something unique about the city. We have this comment in our chat. Okay, guys, so we are here to talk a little bit about theme, which is, I guess, an important one nowadays, because inclusion is a very tricky stuff, really. So we are here to talk about it and to learn a little bit about it. I'm not going to teach you anything. I would present something from my experience and from the joint work which was done and which is still going on. So let's talk about the expectations here. Please follow the link, and you are here on Jamboard platform. If you have forgotten how it works, let me remind you. On the left side, you have the sticker. So you press the sticker and write what you think here. And then you save. If you want to make any changes, you can just delete the sticker. So your expectation, the main one, write please one word, maybe one word combination, one sentence about your expectations. If you need any help, I mean technical one, just ask. If something doesn't work, don't forget we can always use our chat box for chatting and communication. Okay, see somebody is trying to do something. Oh my God, give me my cat back. Great. Wow, thank you. Pretty creative. Thank you for that. Practical knowledge, great choice. Okay, I don't know if it is the word if here. Love you so much too. So we have one more expectation. Please make it a little.
Can you help me?
Smaller.
It's I'm using my phone, so.
Okay, I see.
I don't know why, but
it's so
enormous.
huge. Yeah. Do you remember what is written in your expectation? You can just voice it and it will work better.
Yeah. I have written that the topic of the session is very interesting and very important in nowadays, and I'd like to know something not only interesting but very useful to, like someone has already mentioned, practical, which we can use at school.
Okay. Okay, ladies, thanks for that brainstorming. I do hope that we will try to meet some of your expectations. I can say some because during the session, which is about 50 minutes, as you know, it's impossible to talk about this very important thing. But anyway, we'll try to do our best. And as I have already told you, I'm not going to teach you. I'm going to share my experience and the experience we had and still having. So the main thing in inclusion is just to start. So let me share how it started in our place, in our city, and in our school. So that was just a beginning, and it happened suddenly, as great projects may happen suddenly sometimes. We were drinking tea at our break at school, and an idea came to our mind. Why not to start a unique project? Why not to apply for the grant? And this way support the initiative and educate people, educate teachers, and educate learners, and help the children who have special educational needs socialize. So the guy in this video, it's our promo video of the project. He still studies at our school. Everything is fine with him. And we were trying to help him kind of survive in our cruel world, because not everybody can accept people who are a little bit different from us. So during this project, we conducted lots of workshops, lots of trainings for parents, for children, for different people who are the representatives of 3 regions. I mean, Odessa, Kherson, and Zaporizhia. And we also organized different events. They were offline events, and this way we helped our children with special educational needs socialize. So that was kind of introduction, and for now I would prefer you to speak. Give me a second. So what we do now is please follow the link in our chat. 1 second, just sharing it. Yeah. And you have this question in the screen. Here is your voting link, follow it, and I'm waiting for your responses. What do you think is the most important in inclusion? And you have 3 options to think about, like volunteering, support, and leadership. How support goes to the first place. Yeah, thank you so much, Juliana, for your comment in our chat box, support. Okay, leadership goes to the second place. Mhm. So we have two words here, like support is number one, leadership number two, and volunteering, I guess, is number three. So I'm waiting for your comments, ladies. Why do you think that support is the most important thing here when we talk about inclusion? Ladies?
Every school nowadays have a huge numbers of disabled children. And as far as I know, we need to create in such a case a team of support, which can help students to socialize in their school realities. So that's why they create this team where there are a lot of teachers, so psychologists, and also the vice principal can be in this support team. And as I know, the key element of inclusion is to support children to socialize in school realia.
Thank you so much, Tatiana. We have the word leadership. Please, people, some words about it. Why do you think leadership is not the most important in inclusion, but not the least one? If you don't mind, I will ask you, Juliana, will you share? Okay, so let me help you a little bit. Personally, I think that all these three components are the most important ones, and we cannot choose one and say that it's the most important, because inclusion is something about uniting people together in one place, uniting both children and teachers, and of course not forget about parents. And leadership is how to develop a real leader in the place where we have unique children. And for the word, let me correct you a little bit. Better to say students with special educational needs than to say disabled children or disabled people. It's not my personal comment, but it's kind of standard, because this way we will try to balance the understanding that everybody is unique and everybody is in the same place. So thank you so much for that brainstorming. And we continue talking about children who have these special educational needs and who really need our support. So what I suggested doing now is to work in groups. Of course, we will have pretty small groups, but anyway, we will try to do our best. So in your groups, you will have a task to think how to greet people. Give me a second to share the screen. Yeah, here we are. So we are going to play a greeting game. People who are in green group, you will have about 30 seconds or a minute to think how to greet people with great enthusiasm. Imagine that you are really happy to see the person. People who are in yellow group, your task is to greet people normally, like a person you see every day. And guys who are in red group, you don't want to greet this person. Just imagine this crazy situation. And your task is just avoid this person or avoid people. Before we move to breakout rooms, any questions about the task? Okay. Okay, thank you. So in our chat, I'm sending you the description and the task. And you can use it when you work in your breakout rooms. But still, you don't know which group you are in. So after we are in breakout rooms, I will enter the room and tell you the color. And then I will disappear for a minute or so. And you will have this time for brainstorming. Any questions, ladies? Okay. So we have 3 breakout rooms. Nice here again. And let's start this way. You don't name the color. You try to greet people, but bearing in mind the color of your group. And the task for the rest is just to guess the color of your group and the meaning. What is the message of your group? So let me ask Juliana, be the first one. Juliana, please check the sound because we cannot hear you, unfortunately. Still no. The mic is active, but we cannot hear you. Okay, let's do it like that. While Juliana is fixing the sound, we will move to group 1, Ola and Natalia. You're welcome, ladies.
I can't see Natalia, but I am ready to show. We prepared such a presentation. Hey, hello, how are you? Hugs and kisses, maybe asking some personal information. How is your mother? How's your father or husband, wife? Something like that.
Okay, thank you, Olichka. Guys, can you guess the color? Was it red, yellow, or green? What
Yellow.
Okay, Tatiana, why do you think the color was yellow?
Greet normally.
Mm-hmm.
You see this person every day for sure. You know something about the family, relatives.
Okay, thank you so much. So we move on.
Do you hear me?
At last, Juliana, nice. Yeah, you're welcome.
So
Thanks,
we
God.
represent the yellow group that we greet people normally, and during the meeting we can say, hello, how are the things? How is your life? Is everything okay?
Okay, you just okay, you gave us the clue about the color, but yeah, when we meet people every day, we do it like in our everyday life, nothing special, but anyway, we are happy to see people. Great. Yeah. Thank you so much. And we have Tatiana and Olena, if I'm not mistaken. Please don't name the color of your group.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Olena, do you hear me, people?
Yeah, sure, Olena. Yeah, of course.
At last, because I had a strong feeling of some suitcase without a handle, which is full of necessary things, but nobody can use it. So as my experience, nowadays I'm working at a volunteering center with people who came from Ukraine, who fled from Ukrainian war, and have a lot of kids of different ages. And as far as I'm concerned, the most important question to such kids is to distract their attention from everyday problems. So if it is a girl, I can ask her about her clothes today. If it is a boy, I can show to his muscles, oh, you are so strong. Let me know how you make your day to get that strong. And they really become to feel more free, just more freely, and they try to they go into the contact much easily then. So I'm for surely in the yellow group.
Okay, thank you guys. So just some clarification. Before we move to breakout rooms, the task was for you to greet people according to the color. So the red people had to be very angry, without any emotions, and just show that you don't like anybody, you don't want to see anybody, just react this way. And the people from yellow group had to be kind of neutral and just be as they are in the everyday life. And the green group had to be extremely happy, extremely friendly, and extremely supportive. So anyway, thanks for this work. Thanks for brainstorming. And the question is, how to help people from red group feel safe, feel supported, and feel loved? What to do? Ideas?
Maybe just to show them an example.
Okay, example, Olechka, will you show them an example?
Of communication, just to greet them in normal, usual way.
Okay, just as you said, hugs and kisses. Yeah, just let them know that they are valued, that they are supported, and they are always welcomed to any place, to any party, to any event. And they are just people who live with us together and who study together in the same place. So ladies, what I suggest you doing now is just to think how you can help these people. Give me a sec to share the screen. Yeah, here we are. And that will be the task for you. You will have again some breakout rooms, and the task will be to think about something you could do to help children or teachers achieve the goal. So we are going to work out helping hands for people who have special educational needs. You can think of the strategies, let's say at least one strategy, how to help. And you have to think about the goal which you may have in this situation. So one more time, you will be provided the link to this slide. You will work in 2 groups. You will be in breakout rooms. The task for you is to think at least about one strategy, how to help people to think about the goal, and group 1 will be working for strategies. You don't have to write that down, you will have the link, so don't worry. So group 1 will have to think about the goal, how to help students, and group 2 will think about how to help my classmate. Imagine that you study in the same class with a child or children who have special educational needs. Any questions before we move? That is just the work for you, group 1. You have for this information here, you can change anything, so feel free. And group 2, again, you can change anything, so feel free. And here is the link in our chat. Ask me for any clarification or if you have any additional questions. Okay. So let's say you have about 2 minutes for this task, and then we get together, and then you share the results of your joint work. Enjoy. I guess you're ready. The task for group 1 was they are teachers, and they were thinking of how to help students or children with special educational needs. Welcome, ladies. A couple words about what you have created.
Я думаю, нормально там будет все.
Okay, Oksana, I'm sorry, group number 1?
Yeah, sure, Oля.
Okay, we think that our main goal is to help children feel free, less tensed, and support them. So for that, we should involve them in different activities, in group work, pair work, and so on.
Okay, that was just pretty short and clear. Thank you so much for that. And we moved to group 2. Group 2 had to think about some ways to help classmates feel better and to let them become socialized. You're welcome, ladies. Couple words about what you have created here.
So the classmates should be friendly. They should have positive attitude to this person, and they should be a kind of supporter and helping hand. So try not care too much, you know, not to I would say not care too much, you know, but just to be near, to be close, just to help to solve some problems, to cope with difficulties, just to try to help to overcome some problems and some difficult situations.
Okay, thank you so much, ladies. Thank you, group 2. That was pretty interesting to hear you share on these ideas, to share your feelings and emotions, how to be together, how to work together and make inclusive surrounding kind of support for everybody. According to the topic of our session today, we have to speak a little bit about how to volunteer online, how to support and how to stay leaders in your community, and how to help your children or students do this together with you. So this way, let me share some information and some results of how we were trying to support children with special educational needs. As you know, not everybody can speak. As you know, there are children who are who may suffer some problems, and this way it's very difficult for them to communicate with people in our society. So we were thinking about it, how to help, how to socialize these young people, and our group have created this kind of intro video that was created online. And the intro video was made with the help of our group members, and we were trying to invite different children to our region, but we were trying to do it in a very creative way. So enjoy the video, enjoy our work, and I do hope that maybe this idea will be kind of helpful for you to help children with special educational needs feel better. So that was kind of introduction, welcome to our city, to our region. And my students were trying to do their best to use the sign language. And this way, they were trying to give the chance for everybody feel how it is to be different, how it is to have some other priorities in the life, and how not to get lost here, how to be supported and how to be included. So that was a kind of online project from my students, and we were trying to invite different people to our special place, my city, our city, and our region. And this way, we tried not only to show how creative we are, but we were trying to show how possible to involve different children in any activity, in any kind of activity, even being miles away from each other, even being online. So we started our community project that was online project, And we continued it and it lasted for some period of time. And at the end of this project, we presented our joint results, and the results were like that. So I would suggest you do this together. So the result of our online project was a random act of kindness challenge. That was online challenge. And we had to think about each day of our challenge, what to do, how to help, how to involve people and children with special educational needs in our community life. So this way, I would suggest you to enjoy this challenge together. And what we do now, you will be provided the link to the platform. Give me a second for that. Okay, if you have some connection troubles or if you have some technical issues, just let me know. I will do that for you. So first of all, here is the link. And the task is to think of 7 things, because you have 7 days starting from 15th of August, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. You have 7 days to think of. What can you do to be kind? What can you do to involve people in community life? And not everybody, but everybody, and it's a must, children with special educational needs. So we have one idea already, smile. You can smile on the 15th, 16th, and the whole week. What else can you do? Hug. So you suggest kind of hugging day. Not bad. And by the way, do you know how many people you have to hug during a day to feel amazing?
I think at least 7, yeah?
Yeah, thank you, Oля. At least 7. And when you start hugging person number 8, you will be extremely happy. Okay, Monday say compliments, great. Compliments to everybody. Great choice, ladies. What about Tuesday? Tuesday, let it be smiles. Wednesday, let it be hugging. What about Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday, by the way? Don't forget, we meet people even at the weekends. Wear colorful t-shirts and, can you say a couple words about that? And what does it mean to wear colorful t-shirts in this case? Okay, let me comment that on a little bit. People who have some special educational needs, there is a day when children may wear socks of different colors. And this way they can show that they are different, but they are still our friends and they are still equal members of our society. So if you wear colorful t-shirts and include these socks of different colors, you will wear these socks. This way you can show that we are unique, we are different, but anyway, diversity is celebrated. Fine. Shine like a rainbow. What do you mean, ladies? A couple words about shining like a rainbow.
It's the answer about the t-shirt. So to wear a t-shirt with different color and shine like a rainbow, because we create a kind of rainbow.
Okay, great idea, Tatiana, thank you so much. We have Thursday hugging day, Wednesday smiling day, Monday compliments. Okay, what about the weekend? Still 2 days left. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oksana, can you help me and to write instead of me on the
Easily.
maybe
Then the sticker.
maybe a joint project at the end of the week.
Great.
Project.
Fine. Friday joint project, okay. Anything else? What about the weekend? How can we celebrate the diversity at the end of the week?
Some role play, probably.
Okay.
We can
Anything else?
also our students, for example, they have different social networks and messengers, and we can ask them to share their smiling photos, maybe with their friends, pets, or relatives in social media, in social networks, and to use hashtag, for example.
Great. Great. Thank you so much. And we have one more comment. Share small presents. Absolutely. Show me the person who doesn't like a present. I will never believe that this person exists in our world. Okay, so you can have this kind of challenge, even if you are miles away from your students, even if we have to work distantly and remotely. This way you will help them feel included in everything that is happening. Okay, ladies, so the last thing for today, I would suggest you to have some kind of feedback. And let me share the screen and help you with that. A second. We are not going to do it right now and finish it at this very moment. Please save the link that is in our chat, or I can send it a little bit later to Tatiana, and she will share the link with you, because I think that to provide a feedback on this very important topic, you have to think, and it will not take a second. So the task for you is to think what is inclusion for you and how to support people, how to help them become leaders, and how to make the process of volunteering and enjoyment. And you have here 6 points to think about, like what to do, what to keep in mind when you are working with children with special educational needs, which feelings may come to your mind and your heart and soul when you work with these children, how to be creative and how creativity may help you. Think about some benefits of inclusion, and of course about cautions, because cautions may happen all the time, everywhere, because you work with special children and you just work with children, and every child is unique. So that will be kind of a brainstorming and feedback for you at the same time. And let me finish with one thing which I really love doing at the end of my sessions. And it doesn't matter if the session is online or offline. What do you think about saying thank you? Are you ready to thank yourselves? Are you ready to thank everybody here? So let's do it like that. It will be kind of challenge, firstly to watch and then to repeat. Dear teachers, it's about you. Been sitting at the desk all the day. Be attentive, please.
Okay, we're going to do something called the love clap, which is the universal way of saying thank you. It involves actions and a little bit of humming, and it's best shown than explained. So first, what you're going to do is clap your knees 3 times.
Let's do it together. Clap your knees 3 times. Don't forget where your knees are now.
Then take your hands, stick position, go to the right, and go. Clap 3 more times, go to the left. 3 more times, cross them over your chest and go. 3 more times and go.
And now we'll do it together. Ready? Thank you. So thanks for being here together with me. Thanks for working hard, and thanks for watching. That is all from me, ladies. How are you feeling? Still alive?
Great, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oksana.
Thank you so much. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm always somewhere, but not on Facebook anymore because my profile is blocked there for some reasons. Okay, anyway, we're still in touch.
Where can you find Oksana?